Randall's has everything you need every day. Fresh food and low Randall's prices. And now you can save even more during the huge anniversary sale. This week, save on family favorites when you shop with your Remarkable card and pick up bone-in beef ribeye steak. Great for grilling. Just $5.99 a pound. Limit 4, please. And for a healthy snack, stop by Produce and get sweet Midnight Beauty black seedless grapes for only 87 cents a pound. The Randall's anniversary sale, it's huge.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hi everyone, this is Psychic Medium Victoria Alvarado with www.victoriaalvarado.com. And you're listening to Ask Your Angels. This segment is going to be me talking about the angels, obviously, and connecting you with your spiritual guides, your loved ones in heaven, and angels. And I got to tell you that I am feeling the love. Oh my God, I am feeling the love from the angels as we speak. Just before I started to connect with my spiritual guides here about 30 minutes ago, when I tell you that I was literally groggy and sleepy and really tired because of doing readings all day today, but all of a sudden I had this burst of energy. You may realize that I'm talking a bit fast, and that's because when I tune into spiritual guides and my angels, my energy vibration raises really, really, really high. And I can tell you right now, I have over 1,000 angels with me right now. They are ready to answer your questions. They are ready to help you connect with them, learn more about them. They are just ready for healing. Oh, my God, I am telling you, I am feeling the love, 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 love from these angels. And I can tell you that we have my spiritual guide. He's always with me here, Ezekiel. And we also have Mother Mary here as well as Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael. He said he's going to be here to help cut some cords. That's what I just heard right now. And so right before I connected with you guys, I had asked Spirit, I said, Spirit, what do you want me to talk about? And he says, as always, we want you to encourage others by talking about us and letting everyone know how they can communicate with us just like you do, and all the wonderful experiences that we bring you when you need us the most. Now, I can tell you that, guys, I have always been spiritually connected to the angels since I was 5 years old. And here recently, now that I'm able to understand how they communicate, it is so amazing. When I tell you that my radio will just turn on out of nowhere and it'll have the song that I'm needing to hear at that moment when I'm going through a crisis, or whenever Spirit feels like I just need them to know that they are around, little weird things will happen. Like my angel oracle cards will just fly out on the floor out of nowhere, and it'll be the right message that they've given me. Now, I'm not going to be using any form of or tools, in other words, like pendulums or anything like that. I'm going to be really just channeling straight from the angels myself. And before I connected, Spirit was telling me that they wanted everyone to hear this message, okay? They're saying that we want you to be encouraged. Even when things seem as though all is lost, they are always there to show you they are near by pretty much lending you a helping hand. They said that God is always around us. We need to live, breathe, and speak of his unconditional love. Many of you are in limbo and feel stuck right about now. But you don't realize is that God is working on your behalf. He's working on your situation, and you're pretty much waiting he's pretty much waiting for a time where the situation is resolved and the best possible outcome is in your favor. So they're saying that you guys right now don't give up. Don't give up now, that you're pretty much really, really close to your answer. You're really close to your breakthrough. And they're saying just live, laugh, and love. Now, I'm going to go to the phone lines here because this show is really, really short. It's like only 45 minutes, and so I have a long list of people waiting. Just so that you guys know that I will only be answering one question per person, okay, in regards to spirit. If you have questions on how to connect with them better, or how to notice signs of them being around, or even if you have questions in regards to your love life, your career, your health, you name it, just go ahead and ask it. And I'm going to be totally brutally honest with you. I'm going to connect you with your angels, and just be open to receiving their guidance, okay? So let me go to my first caller here. Hi, you're
Hello.
live on the radio. How can I help you?
Wonderful to meet you. Thank you. My name is Wendy from Sacramento. And
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm hoping to get good news. I had a panel interview with a very big medical insurance company on July 29th with 3 nice people. And I actually sent a thank you note yesterday, very articulately worded. I have not heard from them. It's a call center position, which I do have 15 years experience. Do you think that they're going to hire me and hopefully I'll keep the job for 5 years?
Well, let me just say this, is I do see a long-term position for you. They're telling me that long enough to where you may end up being in a supervisory role later on down the road, okay? There's plenty of room for growth there, okay? And I'm being told that you should be working by the 1st of September, so you should be hearing from them within the next 2 weeks.
You're very psychic because the start date for the training would be the day after Labor Day, which is September the 6th.
So see, and you know, was it 2 women and a man that were on this panel?
Oh my goodness, I just got chills. Yes, TJ is the gentleman, and then Angela and Vicky.
Okay, those women absolutely loved you, hon. Oh my God, they are super excited. It's just that they have to get the paperwork together in order, and I kind of feel like they're also going to choose someone else to start with you, or it feels like they're trying to put together a team, is what it feels like to me. I don't know what that means, but it's like I feel like they're trying to put together a team of people. I'm not sure if this is a new program that they're doing or what's going on, but definitely see you working the first part of September, and you should receive a call within 2 weeks.
Okay, and hopefully it was a good idea. I sent that thank you note yesterday. It was a beautiful card with roses, and I chose every word carefully.
Yes. And let me say something to you. Was it your grandmother that used to do things like that, or was it like, because I feel like there was a woman around you who was kind of like coaching you, telling you should send this letter. You should send this out to them. And let me say that was a beautiful touch for you to do that, because, you know, not very many people do that nowadays. And it's very professional-like to send out a thank you letter, period. And, you know, I have to say this, though, just for those people that are listening, that it increases your chances of getting a job when you actually send a thank you, because not very many people do it. And even if they weren't thinking of hiring you to begin with, sending out a letter, oh my God, that will switch their view of you right away. But in your situation, hon, they loved you. They were already planning on having you a part of their team anyway. So that was just an added bonus for you.
My only concern is I answered every question truthfully on my application. My only concern is I worked through a temp agency very briefly for 2 of their affiliates over a year ago, but they never asked about that. So will they find out, and will I be okay? Because the places where I worked before did not treat me very well, and it was very short-lived. So
no, I don't think. Well, let me just say this: when it comes to temp agencies, that right there is just giving you the stepping stone, or in other words, the experience that you're needing. Okay, I don't think they're too concerned about who you've worked for, because you weren't really working directly for the company. You were working as a temp through a third party. Does that make sense? So I don't think this is going to hinder you at all. So you know what, honey? Spirit is saying that you need to just not worry. Pretty much live, laugh, and love, and know that God is working everything out in your favor. This job is yours, honey. Claim it.
Oh, thank God. And when do you think, will I get a phone call from them by Friday, do you think?
More than likely, because I'm seeing in 2 weeks that you should be doing something with them in 2 weeks, or hearing from them definitely within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. And who will my supervisor be? Will it be Angela, Vicki, or TJ?
I'm not sure, hon. I'm not sure. But I do have to move on to other callers, okay? So I hope this helps you, okay?
You are the most amazing psychic. You are just incredible. God bless you. Thank you
so much, hon. God bless you, too. Good luck.
Oh, thank you very much. Say prayers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, you're live on the radio. Thank you so much for holding. How can I help you?
Hi, yes, my name is Michael, and I've got a lot of things going on that I'm looking to get off the ground. So there's an opportunity in probably mid-September to possibly late September in picking up a job just to kind of take care of the day-to-day, the bills and so forth. I'm just wondering if that's a good thing to do, or is it something that I would need to jump on and get a job now?
Definitely feel that it just feels like you need to wait to the second position for some reason. I'm not sure. Something about the other job would be a perfect. Hold on, let me ask Spirit. What do you mean? It feels like there's something about the package deal that they have over there is a lot better for you for some reason. Feels like is it closer in town, hun, than the other position that you're trying to hurry up and jump on?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is it closer in? Is the second job or the other opportunity that you have to wait on, is that closer in than the other one?
It's closer to where I live. Yes.
Okay. But here's the thing, it's like, do you have to wait till October for that one to start, or what's with that one? Because it feels like it's being delayed for some reason. It's something about October. What does this
that's
mean
a possibility. So it's just a bartending job. So it's in the middle of they're in the middle of construction right now of rehabbing the restaurant. So it's going to be a new opening.
Okay, so is this like a partnership that they're forming, or is there any way that you would be doing a partnership with them somehow?
In this, no. This would just be a job to pay the bills while I get a couple other projects off the ground.
Okay, so let me just say this, is that I feel like you have to hold off until the October one because it feels like it's closer in town for you, and it feels like it's going to give you a step up in the right direction. I'm not sure what it means, but it feels like you're supposed to be there because there's somebody that you're supposed to meet there. I'm not sure why I'm picking this up, and I do apologize for my dog barking here. Something about a partnership and something about branding for you. What does that mean, hon? Are you trying to start your own business eventually?
Well, it's interesting you say that. Yes. So I opened up myself in regards to mediumship and so forth. And since I moved to California, I've met a publicist who thinks I'm fantastic, and I'm now just kind of going public with it. And there's also an opportunity in another area that she has an associate and a friend with of maybe doing a TV show.
Okay. So let me just say this, is that I feel like, honestly, I just got to feel like you're supposed to form this partnership and focus on branding your name and focusing on branding who you are, because I do feel it's going to be a lot of social. But you're going to be like out there, right? But here's the thing. Yeah. Being a bartender, that also, for some reason, they're telling me to tell you that this helps you with being social and being used to being around a bunch of people and just kind of being out there. Do you know what I mean? And kind of like when I was younger as a teenager, I used to sing at the church, okay? And when I tell you, I was singing at weddings, funerals, 15 birthday parties, all kinds of stuff, out there by myself. It was very nerve-wracking. It was scary. But it was like I needed that to get used to being out there in front of people. Does that make sense? Being social.
Yes.
So
yes, because there's all. Yep. No, it makes perfect sense. On display, you're kind of on display for people, so that way, if any sort of speaking engagement type of thing like that comes on down the road, then you're comfortable in being in front of a bunch of people.
Exactly. This is like teaching you to be sociable, being out there, having your face out there, having crowds of people around you. You know what I mean? And of course, if you're working at a bar, and then when you work at a bar, what happens? There's a lot of people that tend to come to the bartender and talk about their problems, and you're there to counsel them too. So you know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of Cheers in a way. So this is what they're saying. It's like, hold off, hun. Hold off until October. That this partnership, all these things are going to be happening. It just feels like things are going to be picking up within the next year. Towards, I want to say around August this time of next year.
Wonderful.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with that. I mean, I just know that this year is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it is. It is. So keep doing what you're doing, but I'm like, don't start something right away. Just kind of hold off for October, and then, it just feels like you're going to meet the right people that you need to meet. It's just going to help you be more of a socialite, branding yourself out there, talking to people, getting your face out there, getting used to being around crowds of people, and it's just going to take off for you. I mean, before you know it, it's just like you're going to be like, wow.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I hope this helps, hon. Good luck.
It means I'm on vacation for another 6 weeks, of course.
Well, you know what? Then the 6 weeks that you can focus on meditating and getting closer to spirit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Right. So keep doing that. So, I mean, obviously they brought it up so that you can tell you keep doing what you're doing.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome, hon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, you're live on the radio. How can I help you, hon?
Hey, Victoria. How's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
What's your question?
Thanks for taking my call. Yeah,
sure, no
thanks
problem.
for taking my call. My angels is free. I have a bunch of angels too. I don't think I have thousands, but it's regards to continue to work after my yoga intensive. I'm asking angels about that.
About work and yoga intensive.
Yeah,
yoga,
actually, it's about
and that's the name of the company?
Excuse me, no. It's actually I did about the work after. What do the angels say about doing the work after the yoga intensive I did for 7 months?
Okay. And what's your first name, hon?
Jay.
Jay. Okay, Heavenly Father, what do you need Jay to know about work afterwards? Now, let me ask you something. Have you been you said you've been out of work for 6 months, hon? Because I don't know why I keep getting 6 for you. Something about 6.
Okay. So I haven't been out of work. I'll explain the question again. I've been involved in a 7th month yoga intensive, and now it's completed. And I'd like to know, what about, is there any more work that has to be done after this course that I've taken? Thanks. Okay,
so what I'm being told is that, no, I feel like you're done with all the work that's needed. Okay, but I have to say something here. There's also something else that I'm picking up with you, something about your back or something in your back or your lower back. What does that mean to you, hon?
Nothing right now. It doesn't hurt.
Okay, so let me just say this, is that I kind of feel like there's something about your lower back. I don't know what that means, but it's almost like telling you that you're done with the yoga intensive or there's nothing else that you need to do with that. It just feels like they're also saying don't push yourself too hard. Don't know what that means, but I just feel like I have to pass that on to you. Don't push yourself too hard. I feel like you're done. Something about 6 months. So they're still bringing me the 6, okay? They're still bringing me 6 months. So with that being said, is that there's something else that you're going to be doing within the next 6 months, period. Now let me ask you, are you also trying to help others with this? Was this a yoga intensive course that you needed to do to help other people?
No, to help myself.
To help yourself. So it's just for you personally. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I don't see you having to do this anymore for a while, but they're saying to take it slow because they don't want you to hurt your back or injure your back in any way for some reason, whether that means pulling a muscle or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what were your questions about the other position? Because you said you had another job as well.
No job. No job. Just see what it's like after this.
Okay. Yeah, so I just feel like you kind of need to chill out just a little bit. Not saying that you can't do the yoga intensive stuff again at all, but it's almost like give yourself a break or a rest for right now.
That's what I did. I did that already. A week.
Okay.
I'm just getting back into it a little slowly because it's a long hours and long days. 200 days.
So this is where so this is where I'm feeling kind of like don't push yourself too hard. Just kind of slow down just a little bit because I'm more worried about you pulling a muscle on your back somewhere. Okay.
I was okay when I was doing it. So, but yeah.
So just that's all I have to tell you about that. It's just like Spirit saying we got to warn him about his back and not injuring himself from working out too hard or whatever he's doing.
Okay.
Okay, hon?
Okay.
Okay, I hope this helps you. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks so much for the message. Okay. Bye.
Hi, you're live on the radio. How can I help you?
Hi. I was calling because I've been kind of lost in my life over the past few years, and this month I wanted to go ahead and make a change by starting something positive, by enrolling in school. I wanted to know if I would be able to go through with that. And in the months to come, would things be getting better as far as my situation?
Okay, and what is your first name, hon?
Juliana.
Okay, so let me just say something, hon. What I'm picking up here is that in order for you to be able to move forward and do what you're needing, it kind of feels like you have to cut some people off. It just feels like what I'm feeling is that there's too many people pulling on your strings. Like there's too many people either seeking your attention or wanting your help, and it feels like if you want to do anything to enhance you as a person or to help yourself, it's like the best thing you can do right now is cut certain people off. What does that mean to you? Does that make sense to you so far?
Yes,
Hello?
in a way it does. Yes, in a way it does.
Okay. So, you going to school, it just feels like what's been causing you to delay that for some reason? I feel like it's been delayed or pushed back for a reason.
Well, it's like I've been a mom. But I have small kids, and it's like it's never the right time. It's always if I have childcare, then I don't have transportation, or I don't have both, or it's just always something that I need as far as going to school that I don't have. If you get what I'm saying.
Right, and here's the thing is that this is because either you're surrounding yourself around people that aren't being supportive at all. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's almost like either you're being too supportive for everyone else, but when you need them, they're not there. So it's almost like you need to surround yourself either with people that are going to help you or uplift you and be positive, but at the same time, it's almost like you have to make the choice to make the decision to move forward. And I feel like you may have to wait till January before you can go to school and do the things that you're wanting. There's certain things that need to take place before then, if that makes sense. Is there like a move happening for you as well? Or there's been talk about a move?
Yeah, I did talk about a move coming in October.
Okay, So let me just say this. They're saying that you need to wait until you move. If you move, wait until after you've moved before doing anything, and you may need to wait until to the fall. Is that fall semester in January or is it spring? I'm not sure, but it's like you have to wait till January.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope this helps you, hon. Okay, at least with that direction about schooling.
Okay, yeah, I hope so. I mean, I was really looking forward to start this month because I've been putting it off for so long.
Yeah, no, you're going to have to wait till after this move in October if that's something that you're going to do, because then once you move in October or slightly after October, it feels like by then you'll be settled enough to where you can focus on school, period. Okay, because if you start school now, you're not going to be able to focus on it. It's just like then you're going to have to worry about having to pick up and move and go from one place to another. How am I going to get transportation from here and there? So it's like you have to wait until January, hun.
Right.
It's just around the corner. It's going to go by really fast anyway.
Right.
Okay? So I hope this helps you, hun. Good luck, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's see who else we have on the line here. Hi, you're live on the radio. How can I help you?
Hello. My name is Regina.
Okay. Hello, Regina. How are you? What are your questions for the angels today?
Okay. I am looking for work and I want to see what's coming up for me for work. Something more full-time.
So let me say something here. Are you trying to change careers altogether?
Yes.
You know, in other words, okay. So let me say this: is that if you're trying to change careers altogether, has it been difficult because of lack of experience, or difficult because it's hard to find something in that area?
Both. Both.
Okay. Okay, so let me just say this, is that Spirit is telling me that you may need to wait another 2 years to pursue that change. Okay, maybe it just isn't time yet, but I also kind of feel like there's been a job offer already, or like it's already in the making. Let me say something. With that being said, do you have an interview coming up within the next week?
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay.
I had a phone interview last week, but that didn't pan out.
Okay. They're telling me something about you getting a call and having an interview within the next week. So it's something that's already in the making, but it's not going to be what you're pursuing. In other words, it's something that you've already done before. That maybe it's a skill that you haven't done in a while. But it just feels like it's more lucrative than what you're trying to do. Okay? So let me just say this: that I do see you working within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I think you're going to start working in the next 2 weeks. And here's the thing: are you also going through a temp agency yourself, sweetheart?
You see, that's the thing. I've been doing that, and like I said, that was the phone interview for last week. Last Monday, it was through a staffing agency. So I have been putting out work through staffing agency, but like you said, I'm looking for something more, not mediocre, something that I know I have experience and would gain some more through that position, through that company.
Right. So here's the thing. It makes me feel like you may need to do the temp agency for a while until something, just like in the meantime, until something else comes in. Only if that means if like there's a strap for money or you need to pay bills or whatever, you know what I mean? But it just feels like you might need to go to a different temp agency for some reason.
Oh man, I have tried different ones.
Because it makes me feel like the staffing agency or whoever is it a girl that you're working with right now? With Dark Hair?
The one last week, yes. Well, it's actually, I had a headhunter that reached out to me, and also I had one from last week.
Okay, I think your best bet would be the headhunter, because they're whoever this girl is from the staffing agency who has, I think she has short black hair, they're telling me she's got dark hair, and I'm like 50% on the whole short hair thing.
That's okay.
But there's something about her being lazy. You know, it just feels like she's not doing her job.
I believe it. I truly believe it.
Yeah.
Because you would think going through a staffing agency, they can find you work and you register and you did the interview and everything. You would think, but it's just no luck. You know.
Yeah, she's
trying to
this headhunter. Yeah, this headhunter woman, is she Caucasian? Is she white, or does she have blonde hair or lighter colored hair? Okay.
Yes.
She is a go-getter. She's the one where they're saying that you need to be working with right now, because she's going to actually find you something within the next 2 weeks or within the next week. So I kind of see you working really, really soon.
With that lady that you just said, is it because she reached out with me for one job that I applied for, and it was through the dental. So I think she worked with like medical and dental area.
Yeah, she's the best. She's going to be your best bet right now. Like, she's, you know what I mean, even if she sticks you with clerical, you know what I mean, or doing something about a skill that you've had. I don't know if you've worked in medical before, and this is just also a plus for you. Okay, and it's been a while since you've done it?
Since last year, yes.
See, this is what they're talking to me about, because they're telling me or I mentioned earlier that there was something that you haven't done in a while that you didn't even think about doing again. That this is something that you need to be doing again, and just in the meantime until you can pursue or really get what you're wanting.
Oh, okay. So hopefully it'll be in the medical and dental. So that's her only area that I know of. Okay. And you think it's going to be a pretty good fit in a salary?
Yeah, she's a good go-getter. And let me just say something. It's like she's got to get on it, and because I think they only pay her for per person that she finds or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way with the temp. It's kind of the same way with the temp agency, but for some reason it's like. She's just so lazy. I'm sorry to say that. And if she's listening, I'm sorry. It's true. You know? If she's listening, I'm sorry. It's true. You got to get on it.
She's telling the truth. Exactly, because most of them are like that. So it's like I got to call them to get it going. I'm like, okay, I'm following up. I'm being proactive. I'm trying to check status, what's going on, and, you know, but it just seems like I can't get anywhere with those kind of staffing agencies. But at least the headhunter did reach out to me maybe 2 months ago. So if she's going to call that, that's great. Bet.
Yeah, she's your best bet. You got to get away from the temp agency thing. It's just not going to work. So you're definitely going to be working. And I mean, I just feel like I have to tell you it's going to be a good Christmas. That's what they're saying to me. Tell her it's going to be a good Christmas.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Regina. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Hi, thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Hello, Victoria. This is Ellen. Could I just ask the angels to give me a message, whatever they think is important?
Okay. Well, let me say something, Ellen. They're talking to me about you and writing. Okay. I don't know what that means. Are you currently writing a book, or are you doing some sort of journaling or articles right now?
I work in my job, but I don't think that's what they're talking about. I have some ideas that I would like to put to paper, and I haven't done it. I'm more of a creative type thing.
Yeah, they're saying you need to get to work. They're saying this is important. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be writing, or whatever it is you're supposed to be journaling, whatever this thing is, article, I don't know, but whatever this is they're saying that you need to get to working, because it feels like you doing this is going to open your creative flows. Okay, if you've been feeling blocked creatively, but it's going to open your connection with them as well. Let me ask you something, hon. Do you do some sort of automatic writing with spirit sometimes as well, or have you been trying to work on that as well?
I did that like couple of years ago, and then I just got busy with other things. But there was a time when I would like write things out and ask questions, and the answers would come to me, and it would I would just continue writing.
Okay, because I kind of feel like your angel is a male for some reason, and okay, I want to say it's Archangel Gabriel. Okay, because that's the first name that I hear when it comes up. And let me just say this, is that they're saying that this writing that you're doing for work, whatever, this is going to be the stepping stone or what's going to open the doorway to release any creative blocks that you've had, and I see you doing automatic writing again. Okay. I'm also being told that you may end up writing a book, and there's something about children's book. What does that mean to you?
Well, it gives me an idea of what to do with this germ of an idea I have, who to aim it at. I think if I turned it into a children's book, it would have really it would also have meaning for adults. I think children could understand these. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm listening. Hon.
No, it would be kind of like capturing myths and so forth. So a child could read it on one level, and an adult could read it on a different level.
Right. Okay. So this is what they're saying to me to go for it, to do it. Keep pursuing this that you're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because this is something that I feel like you're going to be working on, and it's going to be finished within the next 2 years.
Wonderful.
That's what I'm picking up. I hope this helps, hon.
It does. Thank you so much, Victoria. It's an interesting message.
You're welcome.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Okay, we're going to have 2 more calls, and then we'll be done.
Oh. Hello?
Hello. Thank you. Hi, you're live on the radio. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Patricia, and I wanted the angels to give me some advice on my relationship with Ricky.
Okay, hold on. You said Ricky, right?
Yes.
Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, what do you need Patricia to know about Ricky? Let me say something about Ricky here. Why do I feel, when I tune into his energy, it makes me feel like he's very silent, like he doesn't really open up or communicate very well. It's like he's just, he shuts himself off. And let me say this, is like it's really difficult to really know what he wants because he's not even, when you ask, it's like either he's not saying or it's just very vague.
Yeah, he's not saying and it's vague when he does say.
Right. But let me say this, even though he doesn't verbalize how he feels about you, it makes me feel like he shows you in other ways. What does roses mean to you, or flowers mean to you?
I mean, I like roses, and I would like to get them, but he doesn't even do that. He just says
he doesn't
he's
even
not
do
romantic.
That.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, let me say something here. Even though he doesn't verbalize it or show it, I still feel he shows it in other ways. You think he may not care about you, but he does. Okay?
Okay.
It's just that some men just don't express themselves the way that they should, and as women, we're more vocal and verbal, and we want, like, to show me. Show me, you know, even if it's flowers, even if you're just holding my hand. But to him, he may feel him just being there and his presence should be enough. And you're like, that's not enough. Okay? Spirit saying he does love you. Okay? It's just that he just shows you in a form that maybe you're not used to. And let me say something. The person that you were with before, did he used to shower you with love all the time? That it kind of made you feel a little awkward?
The one I was with before?
Yes.
Yeah, it made me feel special. It never made me feel awkward. I just knew he cared.
Okay. Yeah, because it makes me feel, if it just feels like being showered with love and all that kind of stuff, I feel awkward. So maybe I'm still tuning into Ricky, period. But doesn't mean that he doesn't love you, because he does. He just doesn't know how to express it, and it makes him feel awkward. Okay?
Okay.
So, again, this is not something that you're used to, but, again, take into consideration that maybe you may have to be a little more patient to teach him.
Okay.
Don't push him. Don't push him.
I won't push. I've been patient for a whole year.
Okay. Yeah, but sometimes it takes a little longer for some. But let me just say, it doesn't feel to me like he's cheating. It doesn't feel to me like he's off doing something retarded. I just feel like he's just not that type of. He's just not that type of way. He's just not that type of guy that shows affection in that way. Okay.
Okay.
So they're saying just to be patient with him just a little bit longer. Okay. It's going to be all right. Okay,
all right,
hon?
Thank you. All right,
You're welcome. Okay, guys, I do have a couple announcements to make. I'm just going to say this, that if you are in the Houston area, I will have a spiritual Ascendant Masters or Ascendant Messages and Spiritual Healing event. It's a free event, and we're just asking for donations. It's donation-based. You're not obligated to give anything. Just being in the presence of this event is just amazing to be able to see spirit in action. Or, I don't want to say me because I'm the one channeling them, because it's really all about them. So if you'd like to attend and you're in the Houston area, you can visit my website at www.victoriaalvarado.com, and you'll get the location. You can even email me or contact me and let me know, hey, Victoria, I want to go on this event that you're having. Put my name down, save me a seat, okay? For those of you guys that tuned in and got a reading from me, it would be greatly appreciated if you left me a review. You can leave it here on Blog Talk Radio, or you can find me on Yelp as Psychic Medium Victoria Alvarado, and any review is greatly appreciated. I may take one more call, but we only have less than 2 minutes left. So I'm going to make it really, really quick. Okay, Spirit's saying that they're done. Sorry, guys. Okay, so again, this is Psychic Medium Victoria Alvarado. You can tune in every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and I will answer one question to a few lucky callers. And you have a blessed day, guys.
That's what my unpredictable hair sounded like before Frizz Ease. Sound familiar? We'll stop the crunchiness and celebrate your curls with Frizz Ease Air Dry Waves. It gives you defined, touchable waves with soft, feather-light movement. No heat required and no frizz. And that's the sound you'll hear and feel with your defined, touchable waves from Frizz Ease. Frizz Ease Air Dry Waves, only from John Frieda.
Randall's has everything you need every day. Fresh food and low Randall's prices. And now you can save even more during the huge anniversary sale. This week, save on family favorites when you shop with your Remarkable card and pick up bone-in beef ribeye steak. Great for grilling. Just $5.99 a pound. Limit 4, please. And for a healthy snack, stop by Produce and get sweet Midnight Beauty black seedless grapes for only 87 cents a pound. The Randall's anniversary sale, it's huge.